story, and thanks so much for coming on board to share your story with us about your weight loss and how you did it and how it affected you. So the first thing I was going to ask you is, what was the most significant part of coming on the program with me that you found out that happened to you?
I think it's more the weight loss. I think because of my PCOS, like I told you, like I tried so many different things to lose weight and none of it worked. And then when you said you got to count calories and you gave us that website to go to that works out how many calories you should eat, to get to your goal weight. And I was like,
Yes.
oh, God, I can't do this. I was thinking there's no way I can do this because I thought, no, I can't count calories. But, but when I started doing it, I found it was easy. And, and then the weight had started to come off. And I was like, because I haven't been this weight that I am now since I was 40. And then I started pre-menopause about 43 because of the PCOS. And weight just every year started going on. And I don't know why, because I was still eating the same way, but it just seemed to not work anymore. And this calorie counting and just the walking too, and, and the exercise, I just felt stronger, tighter. And, and I think just both of them combined, it just I was just blown away about how easily it came off, because nothing ever came off. Like, it only went on. If I even looked at food, it came on. You know what I mean? And now I can eat naughty things, but I don't gain weight because I know what to eat afterwards to keep it down. You know what I mean? And it's like a lifesaver for me to change it, because most people with PCOS are quite obese and big girls, and it's very hard for people with PCOS to lose weight. So for me, this is like fantastic that I've been able to do it with having it, because I'm in full-blown menopause now. And, I'm always tired.
Do you think before you started, had you tried lots of different strategies? So I meet a lot of women that are eating such a small amount of food that it frightens me that there's nowhere to go for them to lose weight. Did you do the yo-yo dieting? Did you try, not eating, just, like you said, sometimes you didn't look at food and you just add weight?
Yeah, no, what I did was I actually went to a naturopath or a doctor he's not an actual doctor, but he specialises in women's health. And he told me to cut carbs and sugar out of my diet, like altogether, especially carbs, because carbs just makes my people with PCOS, insulin levels peak. And he said then you'll end up craving more sugar and wanting to eat more junk, So that's what I tried to do. But I found that I was just hungry all the time, and so then I'd go to the health food section and go and get those protein bars thinking they were better for me to eat. And then when I started counting calories and I looked at how many calories some of it was in there, it was like over 200. And I was like, oh, my God. And, especially when I'm only allowed 1,527 calories a day, I was thinking that's too much because you eat the bulk of your calories normally at, dinner, and lunch and breakfast, so you only want to have small calories in your snacks, so so I just found that I chose ones with lower calories and stuff like that, and and portion my food better, because I didn't realize bacon, like I used to always eat bacon every day, and then I saw the calories in bacon. I was like, oh my God, I was thinking, why I'm not losing weight. So it's a real eye-opener when you start counting calories and you download that app that tells you what everything is. So, I never yo-yo diet, but I always tried to cut out the carbs and the sugar altogether and just eat all these so-called healthy foods from the health food aisle, which aren't healthy at all.
And did you do any exercising? Like, did you do any cardio work or weight training or anything like that before taking on the program? I know in my program there's walking and there's a bit of exercise each day, but did you do anything like that before that, Hen?
I used to sometimes walk the dog, but that was every now and then. So, but I stuck to it. Like I stuck it. Like when I'm held accountable for something, I'll do it. That's why I did this very strictly, because I didn't want to go and do my weigh-ins and then you go, oh, you put on a bit of weight or this and that. I thought, oh no, can't let Nell down.
So the
No.
consistency really helps. The consistency of getting
Oh,
up and
yeah,
going and working. Yeah. Walking,
definitely.
sorry.
It definitely, yeah. I feel I loved it. I actually loved walking. It's like my time, me time. Get
Yes.
away, have the headphones in, and just listen to my music. I actually quite enjoy it. I still do it every day when I go and pick up the kids from school. I get to the school early and I go for a big walk by myself around the school.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
I go, yeah, so I find a new way to go and that. And like I get back to the car and I look at the clock and it's only like 35, 40 minutes. And I thought, what the hell? But no, I quite enjoy doing the walking. It really does firm up your legs. Like, because like I don't go to the gym. I'm up at 3:30 every day. So I don't have a lot of time. And when I get home, it's either the kids have got sport or something on or start dinner. So I really got to push myself to do it when I can. And
Yes.
but I enjoy it because I'm actually reaping from it. Because last time when I lost all my weight, when I was in my 40s, I lost 16 kilos. That's how big I got. And I went down to 58 kilos. But I was still flabby, if you know what I mean. It wasn't toned. This time it's completely different. Like I can see it in my legs, my arms, even my stomach. Like, because I've had so many surgeries on my gut from getting cyst drained and when I lost my left ovary and all that stuff. So I've got a lot of scars on my stomach, and I thought, oh, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to lose that fat there. But it actually has come down heaps from doing this program. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so happy, so grateful.
And that
Yeah.
comes from making sure that you eat plenty of protein. Like people are a bit scared
Yeah.
of protein food because they think it's going to make them fat, but it's
No.
so helpful in getting your muscles back to a nice tone, in particular if you do a little
Yeah.
bit of weight training, a little bit of walking. So
Yeah.
how much did you lose in the first month there that you started on the program? Do you
Oh,
remember? Was it
I
4.5
think.
kilos?
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
1.5 kilos.
Yeah.
And have you
Yeah.
continued to lose some weight, or are you just toning up at the moment?
I'm toning up at the moment. I have, but the weight's just slowly coming off. Like I got down to because my goal weight was 60, and
Yes.
I've gone down to 59. But this month has been my birthday and other people's birthday, so it's sort of like crawled up a bit because I've been eating a bit of cake. But
Yes.
it's coming
That's
back down again. Like I'm already back down to 59 and a half, So that's what I mean. Before I would not be able to get it off. Before it'll just keep going up and up and up. I know how to control it now to bring it back. So yeah, and even Roland went away for the month, whatever, 3 weeks to Europe. And when he's come back and he can see that I'm more toned and a big difference in me, just from being away. So, yeah, it's so much better. Like I keep doing the exercise. I don't do them like religiously every day now, like through the program like you're supposed to. But most days I do them, and I just keep going through them and keep doing them because, at the start I couldn't even lift my legs. I told you I couldn't walk for 2 weeks because of the first day bloody chair exercise. I couldn't walk, but I pushed myself to keep going through the pain. You know what I mean? Because I thought, I don't want to be weak in the legs. And now I can do it. And I can nearly, you'll be so proud of me, I can nearly do all those exercises where you've got to have your legs up and you do the Russian twists and all that.
yes,
I can
yes.
do it without falling over in that. Like I'm getting that core strength now, which I'm really wrapped about. I think, oh, yes. For someone who doesn't go to the gym, that's pretty good, being able to do these at home. And, because I've got a few weights at home that I use, but no, I'm just wrapped that I can do something at home and I can see the changes, without having to go to the gym because I just don't have time, in this part of my life to be able to go to the gym and do it at the moment,
You're a working mum. You've got 2 children that are teenagers, so
Yep.
you're really, really busy. You still managed to put this into your lifestyle. So for anyone looking at trying to lose some weight going through menopause, do you think that this is fairly easy to adopt into your lifestyle, considering how busy and how much responsibility you've got in your life at the moment?
Yes. Yeah. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Because like I said, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've got so many, the kids have got after school things on, right? And like you said, you don't have to do the hour walking in one go. You can do half an hour here, half an hour there. So I used to do half an hour at the school and then at night I'll take the dog for a walk for half an hour with hubby, you know. So you can, or I do it straight after school. I'll go for a quick half an hour walk with the dog, you know, if I couldn't do it later that night, you know. And then I either do the exercises straight away when I get home, or I do it watching TV, because you're just in your lounge room, so you do it at your own time. But you just make the time. You've got to make that time for yourself, and you can do it, you know. It's just you make excuses. Oh, I'm too tired. I'm too this. But you know what? Oh, I have a migraine, because I get a lot of migraines too with the PCOS. But I pushed through and I just did it. And I find that the actual doing exercise helps with the headaches go away some of the times. Like, it actually helped my brain, you know. So, no, it's good. You can do it. Anyone can do it. If I can do it, anyone can, because I'm the laziest person on earth. So you can do it.
No, you can't be lazy, because you were just so, you know, each day you committed to the walking, committed to the exercise, and each day you popped up your little post in the support Facebook page. Yes. So I think it takes a lot of commitment and a lot of drive for somebody to really change what they've been doing for such a long time and just change a few things so that they do something a little bit differently. It takes a lot of commitment and a lot of stamina. But when you see the results, I think for most women, that keeps them motivated to keep doing it. So I can see that you're still motivated. Yeah. And you only need to be able to do it 80%.
Yeah, that's right. And for first timers like me, like I said, I found it very hard to do at the start. And I couldn't do, like, we had 3 exercises to do, and you wanted us to do one of each for the first set. I couldn't do that. I had to do each individual exercise separately and do the 10 and have 30 seconds in between each one, and do it that way until my body got stronger and I could do it. But I still got through all of them, and it might have taken me longer to get through them, but I still got the results, you know what I mean? Because I still persevered and I tried. And now I can do all 3 of them easy together, you know? And it's just like, it's such a big change from the start to now. And, like, you know, I'm proud of myself that I was able to do that, you know, because someone who's never done, I haven't done gym since before I had my children. That's 16 years ago, you know. That's when I last was at a gym. So, you know, and I've tried to do exercises at home before myself, you know, but it's just not the same. And like I said, having someone to watch you, and, you know, you're there supporting us and, like, and telling us, right, put in your weights for the, you know, month or the week or whatever we had to do. And it's just like, it's good to have someone hold you accountable, because it does keep you on the straight and narrow and makes you want to keep going, you know what I mean? And it wants to make you proud, so you can see, oh, look, they're doing really well, look at their results, you know. Yeah, really. And I wanted to beat hubby.
Sorry?
Yeah, I had to beat Roland.
Oh, your husband. Yeah. Well, that was the most satisfying part of the whole process.
That's right. That's what he said. You're not doing it right. Like, oh, shut up. I'm fine.
Well, I'm very proud of what you did. I think it's an incredible effort, considering that you hadn't done anything for such a long time, and considering I remember you saying, and Roland saying, how sore you were, that you could hardly walk, and you still got up and you still did it. So I think you really need and deserve a huge round of applause and a pat on the back for all the effort that you put in to doing and getting the results that you wanted, and continuing to do those type of things so that you get and keep those results. So thank you so much for being part of the program, and thank you so much for contributing so much to the group as well, because you were the leader of everybody there, because everyone wanted to be like Maria, because you were the one that was losing the most amount of weight. So just thank you so much for being a part of the whole process, Maria.
Well, thank you for putting it out and letting me do it, because without you, I couldn't have done it. So I'm very grateful. I'll be grateful to you forever. Because, like I said, nothing has worked in the last, 7 years for me, and this is like just a game changer for me, and I'm just so happy and so wrapped that I can get back into all my old clothes that I was ready to throw away, because I thought I'd never ever get back into them again. So yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do.
For me, is the best feedback, because that makes me know that there is a lot of other women out there that could be helped by this, and then they might feel a little better about themselves and have a bit more confidence as well.
Yeah. Well, my doctor told me, my specialist said to me that I have one of the worst PCOSs. He goes, out of all the markers that you can point to say, what are your symptoms? I think I've only got not two of them I don't have. All the others I do have. You know what I mean? So, and weight loss was one of the big ones for me because, I always was a slim girl, and to put on so much weight really, really affected me. Like, it really stressed me. I was depressed and I didn't know what to do. And when you're depressed, what do? You normally tend to eat more because you think, well, what else can I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. And having PCOS too, you're tired all the time too. It's really, really hard to stay awake, and starting at 3:30 in the morning doesn't help. So I'm so wrapped that I just kept with it. And the thing is though, when you get home, you just do it straight away. That's what I found. If I left it and did something else, no, do not sit down, do not have a cup of coffee like I do. No, you got to do it straight away.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to come in here, change out of my work gear, and get into my workout clothes and just go straight to the lounge room and do those exercises and then go for my walk straight away. Because if I didn't do that, I'd never do it. So that's what I say to everyone: just do it straight as soon as you get home. You don't think about it, you just do.
Sounds wonderful.